Hello, children. My name is Palisa Matuludi. This book, called Be Safe, Little One, is written especially for you. It will teach you about your rights, what to do when you need help, and who to talk to. I know sometimes you hurt inside. This book won't make the hurt go away, but hopefully it will make you feel a little better every day. Some of the things in this book might have happened to you. Maybe some didn't. Olive Leaf Foundation is here to protect you, so if you're ever scared or hurt, please talk to us straight away. You are a child, and you have rights that you are born with. No one should ever take them away. It's your right to go to school, to play with other children, and to live in a clean environment. If you are sick, you have the right to be taken to a doctor or clinic. No one is allowed to touch you in a bad way, nor hurt you on purpose, or tell you that you are stupid. All children have the same rights. It doesn't matter if you are tall or short, thin or fat, a girl or a boy. Every child everywhere must be protected and looked after. Most adults are good and help children. But some adults hurt children and say terrible things to them. That is wrong. That's what this book is all about. There's something terrible called child abuse. Child abuse is when an adult hurts you on purpose, makes you sad all the time, or forces you to do ugly things you don't want to do. Sometimes it's a friend, an aunt, or an uncle. It may be someone that you don't know. Child abuse can make you very unhappy or even sick. We want to help you. No one is ever allowed to abuse you. I'm going to tell you a story about a little boy called Vusi. Little Vusi was very sad because he felt like no one cared about him and no one liked him. The adults who he thought would keep him safe hurt him and made him cry. He wanted to run away. Maybe something like this has happened to you too. Let's see what Vusi did to feel safe and happy again. Vusi used to be very happy. He would play and laugh all the time. One day, his mommy got sick and his daddy shouted at him when they took his mommy away to hospital. Even though he hadn't done anything wrong, he got shouted at every day. One day, his daddy hit him with a shoe. Vusi didn't know why. He cried and cried. The more he cried, the more his daddy hit him. He even kicked him. Vusi stopped going to play with his friends because he had cuts and bruises all over his body. Vusi's daddy told him he was stupid and didn't know how to do anything. He also made fun of Vusi and told him he didn't love him anymore. Vusi had to cook dinner, but he was too small to reach the pots in the cupboard. When he asked for help, his daddy just laughed at him and locked him in his room. Vusi knew there were other children whose families didn't have money for food or new clothes. When his mommy was home, Vusi always had beautiful clean clothes and lovely lunch for school. Not anymore. Vusi went to school hungry and in dirty clothes every day. He was so embarrassed that he stopped going to school. One day, Vusi ran away. He stood in a field crying when he heard someone ask if he was all right. An adult with a kind face was looking at him, very worried. Vusi told him what had happened. The adult took Vusi to a safe place with lots of other children. He had a bath and food and a soft bed to sleep in. He felt protected, but was still scared and lonely. He started speaking to the other children and soon realized he wasn't alone. Vusi met Lesego. Lesego was so small and quiet. She told Vusi that her uncle touched her private parts, hurt her, and made her cry. One day, she told her mommy. Her mommy was very angry and reported it to the police right away. Now Lesego was safe. Her mommy told her that it was never okay for anyone to touch her in ways that made her feel uncomfortable. Touching a child's private parts is a crime. Vusi learned that adults are stronger than children, and sometimes bad adults force children to do things they don't want to do. If an adult ever touches you, hurts you on purpose, or makes you do things you don't want to do, like sitting on someone's lap if you don't want to, run away and tell an adult you feel safe with. Olive Leaf Foundation cares about the protection and safety of children. Joining children's clubs is one of the ways you can be part of the circle of care. If there is ever a time someone does something to make you scared, sad, or uncomfortable, go tell an adult you trust or tell the kids club leader right away. Sometimes adults offer you nice things like sweets, clothes, money to go with them in their cars or do things with them that you don't like. It's never okay for adults to trick children. Try to get them in a strange car or try and hurt them. If anyone promises you money or food, or if you feel you are in danger, walk, run, and scream. Go somewhere where there are lots of people, like in a shop or a police station. Tell someone you trust. If someone tries to make you do something you don't like, tell them you need to get permission first. Say, "Excuse me, I have to tell my parents." Sometimes adults forget how scary it can be for children. If someone ever hurts you, try and tell an adult how it made you feel. This isn't easy, but keep telling until somebody listens. If an adult is helping you to get dressed or lifting you up so you can reach something, you can feel if it is a safe touch. If you don't like it, you have the right to say no. Adults aren't the only ones who can hurt children. Sometimes other children can be nasty too. If a child teases you, steals things from you, hurts you, or tells lies about you, this is called bullying and is very serious. Always tell your parent, caregiver, teacher, or any adult you trust. You don't have to deal with it on your own. It's an adult's duty to protect children. Being abused makes you feel alone. But you aren't alone. Sometimes boys and girls get hurt by adults who should look after them. It's not your fault. The person who hurt you is to blame, not you. If you are abused, you probably feel very sad. But you'll get better slowly. Every day you'll grow a little stronger. There are many adults who care for children. Remember, Olive Leaf Foundation cares for you.